In my next Haiku how-to video, I wanted to show how to basically design your page so that it's got a little character to it, a little color. As you can see, when you start with a Haiku site, it's pretty plain. This is their default look for a class. There's no content, obviously, but there's also very little in the way of color. They do give you, if you click over here under theme, it looks like a painter's palette. They do give you themes that you can use. So under Haiku themes, there's a whole number of beginning themes that you could use. For instance, let's say you look at this one, the Good Earth, and that looks like a good start for you. You like that look in terms of the color and the fonts and so forth that they take. A lot of people like to put something more personal on their page, something to do with their courses, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's say that this is the theme that I'm using, Good Earth, and I'm going to edit this theme. And I don't own this theme because this is a Haiku one, but I can make a copy of it. And once that copy is made, I'm able to edit it completely. So once I'm in the edit, there are 4 different areas here on the left that I'm able to use to edit. I'm going to rename this from Good Earth to Good Earth MDK so that I can see that's mine. I can change the font, so if there's a font that I like, say Architect's Daughter, you can see that changed this area down here to a different look. Same for the header. I may change it as well. Now, this is where people oftentimes do the customization. I might not like the fact that this is translucent here on the bar, so I might make that transparent so that can be seen. But now my name might not be clear enough, so I might need to change that to a different color. So that might be able to be seen here. Oftentimes people would like to change their header image. And I have to give credit to Grant Gritzmacher, who really showed me how to do this and to make a strip here for a Haiku. I'm going to get rid of the default one here. And I'm going to create a file that I can put in this place. And I did some of that work already. So I went to Google and I found a couple pictures that might work well for an AP Biology header, and I pasted them in here. Now, one thing you notice is that this is all the same height. One way to make that happen easily on Microsoft Word is to select an image, and then in the formatting palette that comes up on the side here, under size, select a size that works. I chose 1.8 inches. Make sure that you lock the aspect ratio so that the height and width aspects stay the same. As long as they're all the same height, that's good. I also, if you notice here, this doesn't have the typical print layout. I went to view web layout. That gives you a layout that will be the length of a typical web page. So once you're all the way across, you know that will basically stretch across your Haiku page. So once I have gotten my images that I want to use, the technique we use is to do a screenshot. Now, for those who haven't done this before, screenshot in the Mac is holding the Command key right to the left of the space bar, the Shift key, and 4 all together. Your cursor turns into this target, which then you can hit corner to corner and take a screenshot of these images that you've created. And that screenshot will move to your desktop. So my screenshot should be right here. There it is. And that's what I'm going to put into my Haiku images. So I'm going to go back there and I'm going to choose a file. And I'm going to look for that most recent screenshot and open it up. And it should, as soon as it gets loaded up, appear here in my header. So let's see how this looks. And there it goes. And you can see it wasn't perfect in terms of tiling across. I can tile the image to fill in that extra space all the way, or I can play with my images to try to get something that will more neatly cover the entire header if that's something I would want to spend my time doing. I'm going to save this for now. In terms of getting me started, that's a decent beginning theme for my AP Biology site, and I have something now that I can begin with.